myself a motor. I'm gonna get 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 myself a motor. All right, Joel Marshall here for Lunch Therapy. Leading up the show here, we got some seals. I believe those are seals. If there's anybody out there that wants to refute that statement and say, no, those are sea lions, or no, those are capybaras, let me know in the chat room. This is a fully interactive show. It is. We have a contest. You can win a prize. Today's prize is for your cat. Oh, look at him. Look at him. His whole body is like, he has no neck. His whole body, his head is just like the end of his body.
And look at
the eyes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That disembodied voice that you hear is the voice of Mama J. Patterson, star of Netflix The Trust. She's going to be joining. She is my co-host. We are going to get into this thing called Lunch Therapy. For those of you that may have never seen Lunch Therapy is a place for you to breathe, relax, ask questions, make ridiculous puns, talk in the chat room like Mama J is doing on her own show. She's chatting. Mama J trusting. I love the seals. Sometimes we just linger on some seals just so you can soak in the beauty. Oh, there, he just bit him in the neck. Now it's getting violent. It's playful, I think.
I think they're playing. Oh, look.
Oh, look.
Hey, when I went to the Galapagos,
yeah,
that's how they were. You would sit down on a bench, and the next thing you know, there'd be a seal next to you.
Aren't they kind of dangerous?
Not really. They're noisy.
Look at that one just sleeping on a bench.
Yeah, that's what it was like. Aww. Now, where are these? Where are these at?
All over the world. These seals come to us from all over the world.
All over the world.
I don't know where seals. We'll probably have to do a wildlife therapy. Wildlife therapy is a segment we do on the show where we pick an animal and pick on it. Pick its nose. Pick at it. We pick it. We strike against it. No, we talk about how beautiful it is. We oftentimes will say like what a group of them are called. Like I don't know what a group of seals are called. A pod? I don't know. Anybody knows in the chat room? What?
Sealants. Like a sealant.
Sealant.
Never. Yeah, sealant.
Sealant. Look at him smiling. He likes it.
Oh, look, he liked that.
He likes it.
Hey,
that's
great. Do you see the seals in California on the beaches?
Look, there you are. You're frozen, but I don't know why, but
how come
we're bringing you in like one bit at a time.
I am frozen.
Today.
I'm going to be so mad.
No, you're going to be fine. Richard says this show has his seal of approval. Speaking of bad puns, thank you very much for that.
Oh.
All right, let's get off the seals. Maybe you'll start. Oh, yours moving now. I knew you'd get moving. It's probably Boney's fault, my assistant. He's in charge of all the visuals.
But also it's because we are going to have a tornado and then a blizzard in the next 12 hours.
Is that called a blornado?
It's a blornado. It's a zonado. It's stupid is what it is. Because you go into work with a t-shirt on and you have to come home in your mucklucks.
So you wear a t-shirt for the tornado and then you wear the mucklucks for the blizzard? Why, is a tornado warm?
Yeah, it's warm. And then the blizzard is going to be like 0.
You are resilient people out there.
We are resilient. Us Midwestern Topekans are we have to be resilient.
If that happened here in Los Angeles, we'd just be like, I'm not going to work. I wouldn't go to work.
No, you would stay home for a week because you'd have to recover from it being so weird.
Yeah. Hoy.
And this is it.
Kamala says hoy.
Hoy, Kamala.
We got a great contest today. We're going to get to it real quickly.
Okay, we got you.
Because it's a really good one. I crafted this myself with the help of Boney. We were just going over it over and over. It's very specific, yet fun and engaging. If you like movies,
yeah,
you're gonna love this quiz. Rebecca's here. She says we are resilient.
Becky, we are resilient. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even tell them to come to the show. Now they're just coming on their own.
I'm glad. And
Yeah.
pass the show around to your friends because everyone needs some therapy these days.
We do, because you know what, Joel?
What?
Here is why I need it today. I have said fuck you 4 times on Facebook chats when they come back after me over the homeless. I say fuck
people come
you.
at you over the
They
unhoused.
do.
Really?
They do. Oh yeah. If you love them so much, let them come to your house. And I go, fuck you.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's
some-
why I'm here today.
Some language
Today.
too. Yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah, that's really something when people say stuff like that because you're like, oh yeah, then I just won't do anything. Is that what you would prefer? Or does it make you feel better if I don't do anything? Not that I'm helping unhoused people. I'm a big, I've got this shirt on today again called Make
see.
1984 Fiction Again.
Oh, wow. How old is that?
It's from 1984, I guess.
No, it's not.
No, it's like 2 days old. Any products these days are 2 days old, 'Cause it's just, every disposable, you got this disposable society. Behind us, we have
This is true.
Miami, Florida, I believe. She's warming us all up for the contest. I can't wait for the contest. Can't wait for the contest.
I can't either. You've got me very intrigued.
Maybe we should just jump in.
Let's
You
just
think?
do it, Joel.
But we got to breathe. We got to breathe first.
We got to breathe. I got
'Cause
to breathe and get
that's
my
the way
wits.
this show goes. You realize this show is almost 5 years old.
Oh,
It's like a small child.
I'm so proud of you. It's,
It's
like
like a
you know what?
young
You
baby.
know what?
What?
It's like a baby. And
Toddler.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I am because I have this tooth that the crown is coming off. And he said that tooth was your very first tooth when you were 6 years old.
And it was still in your mouth.
Yes. But
You had
it's
a
not going to be much longer. I don't think it's going to be there much
You
longer.
have an old tooth from when you were 6 years old?
Well, it's a mole. It's your first molar.
Oh, I see. It
It's
wasn't
not a
one of them.
baby
It
tooth.
wasn't one of the ones that was supposed to fall out.
No. But
It
he
grew
said
in
that
when
was
you
to
were
make
6.
me feel better that he's going to pull it and then want to put some kind of pole in there and put another tooth on it
Oh my
or
god.
something. I don't know. Anyway,
Let's.
I
do
got
the
to breathe. See, I
Let's
got
do the
that
breathing.
shit going on too. Okay.
We have a great video with you and a superhuman coming up. But let's breathe. Okay, here we are. We're going to breathe to the Taz visuals again. We did this last week or 2 weeks ago. And I love the sound. There's the music is just amazing.
I'm just going to go into the visual.
Yeah. Why don't I put you in there? I'll put you in there.
Oh,
There you go. Does it feel good?
like a massage.
Yeah. All right, let's do this in through the nose, out through the toes. Let it go. You look kind of powerful up there.
Ooh,
In through the nose,
powerful.
out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. One more time. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. And let it go. Howard says, cool, dude. It is kind of cool. Howard, we got this great prize for the contest today. It's going to be really good. Oh. I love the way, as soon as I start talking about the contest, things start to fall apart.
Ooh,
Hey, we had this fantastic
wouldn't that be?
guest, Andrew Cornelius, on Friday. He was so cool. If you haven't seen that, check it out. Richard says he's
I
having
am
an
going to
LSD.
watch that. I usually.
Yeah. Tell us about it. You're going to watch it?
Oh, that's what's going on. I'm kind of dizzy. I'm kind
think
of
so?
dizzy. Yeah. I will watch it. I usually have by now, and I just haven't had a minute.
That's the great thing about YouTube. You just call it up anytime you want.
I know. I just put it on and stick it in my ear.
Yeah.
I really like this. Toss visuals. Okay, beautiful. Thank you.
All right, it's time for the contest. Got a good group here.
Okay.
Let's do this thing. Ooh, Vernus is here. Yeah, she says spacey. I think we pulled in a lot of folks for this with that visual. So
We've
thanks
got
to
12 people.
Thanks to
we
Taz.
have 12 people.
This is gonna be great.
This is like a miracle.
It's not a miracle. It's good. It's not a miracle.
It is for our game. I say it is. That's
Okay.
what I am saying.
Here we are.
Okay.
We got the game show. It's gonna be it's gonna be movie related. So some of you, that are big movie buffs out there are gonna love it. Richard said, I just checked my hummingbird house that I hung on my balcony, but no birdies have moved in. Maybe I should lower the rent. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's true. To my right, we have the Joker.
Yeah.
The Joker, I'm watching that movie one frame at a time.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm just watching one. I turn it on for like half a second, and then I turn it off, and then then a day goes by, and I watch it again. I'm going to get through the whole thing. The Joker 2, of course.
Oh,
Joker
the dance.
1.
With
Joker.
Lala, with Gaga.
Fleur de Lilo, I think it's called.
Fleur
Fleur de Lilo.
de lis.
So what's the prize today? Everyone wants to know. Everyone, because we have such good prizes on this show. This is the prize. It's called How to Talk to Your Cat About Gun Safety. Special book.
And abstinence and drugs.
And abstinence, drugs, and other dangers that threaten their 9 lives.
Oh, I would say they're brother dogs too.
All right, let's do this thing. This is called. Well, let me start it.
Okay.
Boney, can you start the contest? All right.
Come on,
he's
Bone.
going.
Come on, Bone.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Hey, the Joker is doing the same thing you are?
No way.
Yeah,
He's copying me. He's copying.
He is. It's like a mirror.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get this thing to go because it gave me a weird
Oh my
error
gosh.
message. It gave me a really weird.
No,
that
we
we've never
cannot
seen
have
before.
errors.
Oh my God. Hold on. Let's try it again. Wow.
I keep watching the Joker.
Wow.
He's going to do something really mean if it doesn't come on to Boney.
We're gonna. I mean, I'm not blaming Boney.
Okay.
Boney's,
Well,
he's
the
just
Joker
a
then.
vessel. The Joker. I'm going to blame the Joker. But every time I look at him, he looks away.
He does. He looks away because he's scared of you.
He's frightened.
Oh, man. It's okay. Hey, let's breathe.
Okay, it's time to breathe.
Oh.
All right, let me try something here. Let me try
And
something.
I'll just breathe.
You do the breathing. I'll do the
breathing,
stressing.
everybody.
I'll do the stressing.
And I'm going to be quiet because sometimes my yammering can probably cause stress.
No, it's soothing. Soothing when you do that. When you yammer. Everybody loves it. No, it's just, let me try. So we might have to do a different contest. This contest was going to be one of the best ones. Let's
Okay,
try a
I
different
know.
one.
Okay. I trust.
That's the
I
thing
have
is we
full
got,
trust.
you
what?
were on the show, The Trust, and you built up
Yeah.
a lot of trust.
I did.
Yeah.
And I know how to deal with adversity, which is right now.
Yes.
I could be using the F word.
Let's try this. Let's try
Okay.
this. Okay, we're going to
Okay,
go into the
everybody ready?
quiz.
Okay.
This is the thing about live shows.
Yes.
Is you just never know what's going to happen. And everybody's out on the edge of their seat going, is this going to work out? Are we going to be able to
I
play the
know.
quiz?
They're all just wrecks. Hang in, everybody.
Hang in there.
It's it.
Hang in there. I'm going to do this thing right now.
Sugar Kitty's calm. She's just waiting.
Is she? We've got a lot more show, too. If this doesn't work.
Oh, yeah. But,
Oh, my God.
oh, my gosh.
Going to be
I'm
so
really
good.
sorry.
Let's see if this will
Yeah.
work.
Okay.
Can you tell us about Anora while I'm doing this?
Okay.
About the movie Anora that just won the Academy Award? And what you thought about it?
I will. I only saw Anora, and I saw another movie, but I can't remember what it was. But Anora, at first I'm going, why is this up for an Academy Award? I don't get it. So as I watched it, what happened is the beginning is just insane. And I did not know any of the actors. They're kind of German accents.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you watch it and everything, the premise kind of changes. And all of a sudden, you just love this person who you thought was just going to kill everybody. And
Oh,
to watch that transition, and Sean Baker, I know you know about him. I've seen his other movies, but I had no idea that this was huge win for him. And now I can see why. And to see where that movie took me, I have goosebumps telling you about it.
do you know
So,
why? Why do you say this was a big win for him?
well, because he's had other good movies. I know, and they're movies I have seen every one of them. Can you remember the names of some of them?
That he
Um,
was did the movie Tangerine,
he did, yeah, but he even did a bigger one than that.
Florida Project.
Florida Project, which was great. Tangerine was great. And anyway, he's been around for a long time, and now he's got this Academy Award, and this is his moment.
Yes,
And now, but it took me a bit thinking about that movie, and I don't think I've ever had a movie do that to me.
but hasn't he
Cha-
won like 4 Academy Awards?
I don't think so, but
I
I
think
could
he
be
has.
wrong. Oh,
I
I
think
didn't
he's
know. Well,
won for
for
like
movies, or maybe
editing
for
and yeah.
yes, but
Let's
not for movie.
maybe not best picture.
Yeah,
I don't think he's won best
yeah,
picture. That's
for
a
Best
huge one.
Picture.
I love the
I
speech that
would
he gave
say
about movie theaters too.
yes, and I'm bad. I don't. But if I still pay at home, aren't they getting paid, the actors?
Yeah, but
Aren't you
what
still?
they're saying is what he's trying to do is, I think, save the movie theaters because the movie theaters are dying because people aren't
Yeah,
going out to see it. So it's not really
yeah.
it's not the distributors he's worried about. The people
Okay,
that are
it's the movie
it's the movie
theaters.
theaters themselves.
And and what is everybody's biggest gripe about a movie theater?
What?
Okay, you pay your money to go. If I went to the movies and took two of my grandkids, it would cost me almost $100. I
Uh,
say bullshit. Sorry, movie theaters. Don't make them so big then. Don't put 12 fucking screens in there. Put a couple. That's what I say.
oh, I like it. Though you have an attitude.
I do.
Kamala says he
You
won
know,
all 4 Academy Awards on Sunday night. So it was for
yes.
oh, really? See, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. See, that's what happens when you watch just the bits and pieces
Yes.
of the Academy
Yes.
Awards.
And now she's telling you. And I think Kamala saw it. I think she recommended it to me and I saw it. Um and yeah. Anyway, I that's the only one I can remember. I tried to watch Conclave and I spent $20 on that just watching it from home.
Yeah, you
And
did. Oh, because
and
that's how
watched
much it costs to rent it.
yep, and watched 10 minutes of it. I went, I can't do it. Sorry.
Kamala says he's the only person to ever receive the Academy Award for directing, editing, and Best Picture.
Yes.
Wow.
And so would you think it's the editing that made this movie so intriguing? Is that what makes the movie intriguing, how he edited it to make a person feel the way I did?
Well, I mean, he's truly an auteur. He's somebody that's looks at the whole picture and has his hands in everything. So yeah, I think that has something to do with it. But also, he was known originally for making a movie on a very, very low budget, that Tangerine movie, and he shot it with just iPhones.
Really? And I
Yeah,
saw Tanger. Now, how about the Florida Project was about the two. I do. I'm really sorry, Becky. Oh
she
my God. I,
does.
I said it in Mahjong Sunday.
Did you? That's
Oh
just
my
your.
God. Yes. Yeah. Fuckers kept
Wait a
throwing.
minute. Wait a minute. Doesn't mean stay at more. Jeez.
I'm sorry. Okay. Another breath. Oh, we need a beeper.
We need a
We need
beeper?
a
Oh, like a
to
beep.
beep.
Maybe we could get Boney to do that. He'd have to be really on it. Remember when we had those people? By the way, People can zoom in. There's a Zoom link. You can zoom
Yeah.
in.
Come on in,
And
people, today.
come on in. But remember when we had people come in? And they
Yes.
we needed a beeper then because they were just saying
We
all kinds of
did.
crazy crap. Kamala says, I
Yeah.
think, as he said, phase 1 is writing the script. Phase
Writing
2
the
is
script.
shooting the script. Phase 3 is the editing.
Well, you know, people are going to see my first movie today. And that was first I did the script,
Yeah.
and then I did the whatever she said, and then I didn't edit it.
You didn't. So you didn't
No,
then
I-
didn't it doesn't really reflect your vision is what we're saying
It
in
does.
this formula.
I didn't need to edit it because we were such fine actors in it. I didn't even have to edit.
Oh, it's just what I like is in your videos sometimes at the end of your video you go, turn it off. That's your style.
That's my
That's
style.
your style.
Just turn it off.
Just turn it off.
Damn it.
All right, so contest doesn't seem to be working, but we're going to show Mama J and the Iron Man, which is the film we were just speaking of. It might be up for an Academy Award next year.
And it's very dramatic, so just don't worry about me. I'm okay.
And you'll see this is the premiere. Okay, can you tell us a little bit about the Iron Man?
Yes, the Iron Man is a local young man. He's a speaker for motivation. He's been in jail for selling drugs, and he's turned his life around. He's getting ready to be an ordained pastor, but he also is a boxer and muscles, and he wins all these fights.
So he's a pastor and he fights in cages, like he's a cage fighter.
He's
MMA.
not a cage fighter. Nope. He's in a boxing ring.
Oh, he's a boxer.
I don't think there's
Boxer,
kicking.
pastor.
He's
Bible in one hand, glove on the other.
Glove on the other. Oh, I got to tell him to do that. Yeah.
Richard says, I like phase 4, which is watching the movie. I like phase 5, which is talking about the movie. You know, we got to get back to I think maybe we ought to call it 20-minute movie reviews.
Yeah.
Movies that you only watch 20 minutes of.
Yeah.
And then you review
That was
it.
Conclave. I was like,
So you only watch 20 minutes of it.
who is, why, and what? And then when I saw that Lithgow and that other guy was in it, I thought, oh, maybe I should have kept watching it because they were on CBS this morning, right? Talking about their long career.
Oh, they're great.
Oh,
They're great in that
no.
movie.
They're coming out in this really scary movie, and it comes out this week. Okay, never mind.
You know, he was scary in Dexter. Right.
He was scary in Raising Cain too.
Yeah,
Oh,
he can
but
be scary.
Dexter,
And then
He's
he was
a great- I
in
like him.
Footloose, he was terrifying.
he was terrifying.
Wouldn't let anybody dance.
Oh, but remember him and Dexter? Oh my God.
All
Love
right,
that
it's
guy.
time for Mama J and the Iron Man.
Okay, don't worry about me. I'm okay. Oh no! You gotta go back.
What do you mean I gotta go back? What?
You missed the dramatic part.
Okay.
God. Okay. Oh God, I had so many leg cramps last night. I have got to get some electrolytes in me.
Good thing you're
All
here.
right, I'm gonna have some Gatorade. Oh God, I never could open these. It makes me so mad. Oh wait. Okay, I got this. Oh, that won't work. That's too little. Oh jeez. You know what? Siri, call Iron Man.
Mama J!
There's Iron Man.
You're so fast. You're so fast. Oh,
It sounded like you said he was
I need
fat.
so much help. Can you please open this for
Yeah, let me
me?
put the clamp on it.
Not fat, he's all
right.
muscle.
All right, here we go.
Look at his belt.
Get ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
No problem. There you go.
Oh, see, it's
Yeah, these things can be difficult.
they can, and now I'm getting to that age.
Amen.
Well, you know, while you're here, could you open this?
I can.
Okay.
I can.
Do you like peanut butter?
I love peanut butter.
I love peanut butter.
Can I have some peanut butter?
Yes, I'll
Okay.
make you a peanut butter sandwich.
Deal.
Oh, great.
Yep, we're in the game.
And my husband, oh, he needs a Dr. Pepper.
Absolutely.
Oh, and we can't get that up. Look at you. Oh my God. I'm so weak. Oh, and you know what? I just had my nails done. Let's just open this just to do it. Oh, let me have a drink of that too.
Anything else I can help you with, Mama J?
This is the hardest, I know, but I just have to have some of these spiced pears.
No problem.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry, Mama J.
You know, these are the worst.
Yeah.
These are the worst, but you know.
Oh!
You know what? You lose. Oh, Iron Man, thank you so much for coming. Bye.
Bye, Mama J.
Oh my God, that was so good. I love that movie. I think you should submit it for Academy Award next year. They have a short section.
Yeah, how short does a short have to be? Now, I'm saying we're getting no comments.
Well, the comments were, you know how people get behind on the show. They were talking about the phases of watching a movie still. And Vernus likes phase 6, finish eating the popcorn. Kamala likes phase 7, sleeping. Richard Crooner said that John Lithgow was terrifying in Harry and the Hendersons.
I forgot he was in that.
And then we got laughter. There's a reaction right there.
So, okay.
I love this movie. Yeah.
Well, and so regarding why I said I didn't edit, I didn't know that he was trying to open that with his T-shirt until I watched it.
That's
Wasn't that cute? That was improvising.
That was when he was using his T-shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a good job, old Iron Man.
He did.
He's
oh,
cool.
Yeah. So we've got some other ideas.
How do you know? Do you fight together? How do you know each other?
No, I met him because one day, you know how I'm not famous for being Mama J, but one day I walked into a local coffee shop and I hear, "Hey, it's Mama J." And I turned around and it was my buddies that I made that little Topeka thing with, and John was with them. And I met him then. And so I've just kind of, interspersed with him off and on. And he helps the homeless. So I see him at the warming centers and stuff like that.
I love that.
Yeah.
Iron Man might win Best Supporting Actor. He very well could. He very well.
And
could.
we actually had a director with us. She was down on the ground and she pushed the go button and then she crawled out and went out and rang the doorbell.
I think this would be a great opportunity for Lunch Therapy to do some product placement too. Don't you think?
Oh, yes.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yes. Hey, I have one for some coffee. I'm drinking Fabula coffee. Do you know that? It doesn't have mushrooms in it. Mm-hmm.
No mushrooms? What
No
kind of coffee
mushrooms,
is it?
It's easy on my stomach. It's just all free of. I didn't know I was drinking mold. And
What?
crap like that in my coffee.
Who says that?
Well, the people who sell Fabula say that we're drinking mold and bugs and all sorts of stuff, and Fabula is clean.
Wow, that's good to know. I didn't know I was drinking mold.
I thought
Why
you
was
were
his
drinking-
belt on his arm and not around his waist?
He
It's a
had
very,
it around.
very good question.
Well, he had it around his waist, but it was just a little uncomfortable.
Oh, I see.
And so, but see, if you watch wrestling and stuff, they always have them over their shoulders. It was cool.
They
Fabula.
do.
Yes,
It's true.
They do. Yeah.
All right, so next we're going to have an ad from our sponsor, Empaspray.
Oh, good.
So yeah, let's get into that. Welcome to the DMV, ma'am.
Hi. Been here for so long now, and I get up here. Anyway, so here's my paperwork. I need the real ID.
Yeah, this is not going to do. I'm sorry. I need also your original Social Security card.
Yeah. No. Listen, it's gonna do because this is the third time I've been back, actually, and I have every single thing. I've got a whole Excel sheet. Here's the original Social Security card.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is not the original.
That's what they gave me at the Social Security office
Well, yes,
that I
it's
just
a-
went to.
It's a copy of your social. You need the original Social Security card. You're going to have to go to the Social Security office
I
downtown.
was just at the Social Security office
Oh,
downtown.
they didn't give you the right thing.
No, they did. I even have, because I was concerned might happen, I have here a document from the Office of Social Security stating that, in fact, that will do for the real ID.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You also need to have a letter from your employer that's notarized within the last 3 days. You have that?
Well, I have I provided the notarized letter in the previous package that you have in, the documentation.
Yeah,
the
but this
PDF
one's
of
2
that.
months old.
Because it's taken 2 months for me to be able to get all the other things that you're requesting for me to get, and so now I have it, and now we're gonna, we come back to square one.
It appears that
So-
your ID has expired.
Precisely, and that's my concern. I need an ID because I'm driving around with an expired driver's license, which obviously is not
I
advised.
think you're going to have to go back to Mexico, ma'am.
Excuse me?
I think you're going to have to go back to Mexico.
Go back to Mexico? Where I've
And,
never. Why
re-enter
would
the
I
United
go to
States.
Mexico?
Re-enter the United States as a United States, the proper way. Thank you very much. Just go ahead and make an appointment for next year when you get the proper paperwork.
Okay, sir. My emotional coach told me that something like this might happen. And she said, if something like this happens and you feel like you have to pull out the big guns, then pull out the big guns!
Get your way with Empa Spray.
I'm sorry, ma'am. This is way too much paperwork. You have done a lot of work here, and I see that you've been here 2 times previously. I'm going to make sure that I expedite this matter right away and get you your real ID. Lickety split. Also, we're going to compensate you for the time that you spent trying to get all this ridiculous paperwork together. And thank you so much. Please go get your picture taken. We're going to have a professional photographer take your picture. And thank you for coming to the DMV.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen.
Have a nice day. Next!
Get your way with Empa Spray. Spray it, then say it, and watch your message magnify.
Oh, there. Good job, Joel.
Anytime
Good job, Joel. Mute him again.
All right,
Good job,
so
Joel.
I got rid of him. Did you hear that?
I could hear
During
it.
our Empa Spray thing, there was some
I know he needed some
hate
spray.
speech going on. I guess we can't have people come into our Zooms.
We
I guess
can't. It never works.
It never works.
Do you think he was the same one from before?
I think so, because I saw his little face.
I did too. We know who he is.
We know
who
what
you
he is,
are.
but the problem is with Zoom, like you mute and then the guy comes back and you mute and he
I
comes
know.
back.
I kept clicking because remember we both could mute him, and I kept clicking.
The
Hey.
DMV is filled with racists.
I thought it was part of the scene.
I know, that was horrible.
Oh my God.
I thought because I had him in the chat room, in the waiting room, that he wouldn't be able to do his little hate
Oh.
speech thing. So
And
I guess
he
we just,
did.
I guess because of those 2 idiots, we can't have people on our show. We can't have people
Oh.
call into
Oh.
our show.
You know
can you
what?
do?
I want to tell you, I love you and Kamala together in your scenes. From all these years I've watched you, I love you two performing together.
Oh, that's nice. We got to do it more often.
You do.
That's how we met, performing together.
Tell us the love story because we don't have a game.
Kamala was doing a short film, and I was just one of the, I don't know, people that auditioned for it. I got the part. we shot this movie. It was super fun, but there was, romantic interest between us because there's like a connection that we had like instantly. We had a great time making this movie. The movie makes no sense. We should show it on the show. We should definitely show that on the show. And
now, did you? Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
And then later on, we, we didn't start dating till after we worked together. So we got a chance to work together, and then we've been together ever since. And both of us didn't want to be in a relationship. We were just like, I'm never going to be in a relationship again. And then we've been together ever since.
Now, did you have a personal? What is it? Did you kiss on this show, and then did you have that personal?
The movie is called Burglars.
Yeah.
And there is some simulated clothed sex in it.
Oh my
like
God.
we full clothes. It's not even. We call it burglar sex because we had like full on jumpsuits on.
Oh.
Those people are still trying to get into our show.
Oh no. They
So,
cannot.
need to edit that out. Yeah, we'll have to edit that out after the show. And as a result, we'll lose all of our chat room to abandoning animals. Thank you, Mama J, DMV guy. That was terrible. Ruined the whole thing. Just all of a sudden, just ruined. Now we know why she really cast you. I know.
It's so romantic.
Isn't it though? Look at
Good
this.
afternoon, hummingbirds.
Oh,
This is me
who's
and Sugar
this?
Kitty, and I thought I would remind her that tomorrow, 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, I'll be co-hosting live with Joel Marshall on Lunch
I like this
Therapy.
commercial too. We got a lot of
You know
commercials
what
today.
we like about Lunch Therapy is that it's fun, it's no bad news,
There's no
you
racism.
play a game and you actually get a prize, and we have stories about animals or just comments, and you're free to come in and comment what we're talking about. You can even click on and actually be on the show with us if you have something
Not
to
anymore.
say.
Not anymore. You can't.
Sugar Kitty and I, right, are saying, hey, let's watch Lunch Therapy tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time, noon Pacific Standard. See you then.
Uh-oh. Oh, you're gonna look at my new shirt. Broken news time. Does anybody know what the difference between a nutria, a muskrat, and a beaver is? And I'm not asking those Zoom people either.
No, because you know what they'll talk about. Yikes.
It's broken news time.
Oh,
Broken
potholing,
news.
that's-
Potholing, yeah. Those kids are just so dumb. Oh, my God.
It did sound like a DMV.
It sounded like a DMV thing. Yeah, they were, trying
But
to
you know,
be
they
in the
get
scene.
on that microphone. Yeah.
They're trying to be in the scene, but you know how it is. People feel like they need to shake things up.
They did.
So now we're going to tell you about potholing, which
Okay.
is not a new craze that's sweeping the nation, but it looks like this. Okay, so this is an ordinary British citizen. That's not him. He was sick of this pothole that was happening in his town and had been there for 8 months.
Ooh.
So then he and his wife and his kids, they built this out of wood and some old pants that they found at the DMV, I guess. And they made this. And you know how fast the pothole was fixed? 4 days.
Oh, Becky, we should do that here in Topeka. Let's do this, Becky. That's a great idea.
It's what they call artivism.
I love it. Do you have potholes where you live?
In Los Angeles, we don't have it that bad because we don't have the freezing temperatures
Oh,
that wreck
you
the
should-
roads.
They wreck your car. Yeah. That's great. I love that.
Ocean X. You've heard of SpaceX?
Yep.
You sent me this, right?
I think so.
There is a thing
Yeah.
called Ocean X.
Yeah.
And Ocean X, they're building this incredible thing that's going to go down in the depths of the ocean and people are going to live there.
Yeah. Could you do that?
No. Of course not. Apparently, what happened was Jacques Cousteau, remember Jacques Cousteau?
Yeah.
He actually lived under the ocean with people in a similar kind of vessel. And it was a big thing in the 1960s where they were looking towards the ocean for living in the ocean. And then for some reason, everybody got so enamored with space that they stopped trying to go down to the depths of the ocean as much as they used to do. And then now, of course, with the submersible problem that they had, it's just not quite as hip these days because people are, I think, probably afraid. But these things are built super well, and they test them in a quarry.
Ooh,
Yeah.
a quarry.
Yeah, they have a quarry that fills up with water, and they put this thing down there, and they have people live down there to kind of test to see how long they can live down there.
Can you imagine? I'm assuming this is a rock quarry. That's what they are in Kansas.
Yeah.
Why would you live? And then you couldn't. There'd be nothing to see except.
Well, I guess it's just the way they test it. I guess. Let me see if I can show you their website, which is really cool. There it is. That's what it's going to look like under the water.
Wow. No. I would be so scared because I know there would be a sea monster.
Well, I've got a video for you.
Okay, good.
Let's see.
Ooh.
There was a concerted effort to get people accustomed to the idea of eating nutria. Oh, this is about the nutria.
Yeah.
Including calling them nutria and not swamp rats. Really? Is that why they're called nutria? That's hilarious. I wondered why they were called that. Oh, no. Didn't people learn their lesson about going to the bottom of the ocean in a little tube? Yeah. Trust me, I'm a tech billionaire who only cares about improving life for humans. Yeah, that's the thing. Because it'd be so great. Yeah.
And you know what's funny about calling them nutria? It's kind of like saying that they're nutritious.
Well, yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying that that's why they call them nutria. Because there is actually that's the next story, actually, is that if I can just find broken news again. Save a swamp, saute a nutria.
Ooh.
There's a nutria right there. Yes, they are also called swamp rats. I wondered, though, because the difference between a beaver and one of these things, I mean, remember those shirts, Save a Tree, Eat a Beaver? Were they saying the same thing, too? Apparently, these things can weigh up to 20 pounds, and they eat their own weight in food.
Well, you know, I have actually seen them in real life.
Yeah?
Because I was down in Texas once where some friends lived by a pond, and the nutria were everywhere, and I kept thinking they were beavers, but they don't have the beaver tail, you know.
Yeah.
They have a rat tail, to be honest. Yeah. So I have seen them live.
They look a little like a tiny capybara. If you ask me.
Do. I mean, you know what? All of them are cute. I mean, would I eat one if somebody didn't tell me what it was? I don't know.
Matt makes a good point. There was an attempt at developing a trade for nutria pelts. That's why they were brought to the United States in the first place. They were brought to Louisiana because they there was a pelt trade.
Oh, and you know, I think wasn't that in like the 1920s or something? I mean, it's been, ooh. Okay. Ooh.
This is a classic lunch therapy show because we've had so many obstacles that we have to overcome and just completely persevere. Just us and the hummingbirds.
And nobody would even know if we were upset or anything.
I feel like we're winning. We're winning at the lunch therapy game today.
I think.
Yeah?
Yeah. I totally agree. Look at him.
Matt says, I thought they escaped an island where they were being kept as part of a menagerie.
Ooh, I think those were the real rats.
Nutria, they're native to South America. They have orange teeth. Notice.
Oh, they do. I thought that was a carrot. Okay.
No, they actually have those bright orange teeth.
I wonder what they were good for in South America.
I don't know. They're still down there. I'm sure they can reproduce up to 3 times a year with litters up to 13 young. So they populate the place pretty fast.
Look at his paws. They look like hands.
He's
got webbed feet. Oh, he's got webbed feet.
I can't eat anything with hands. I can't eat anything. Yeah, they do have webbed feet. They have webbed feet.
Oh, wow.
They live they're semi-aquatic animals.
Well, yeah, I saw them swimming, but I didn't know they had webbed feet. A beaver doesn't have webbed feet.
It doesn't?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. They're agile swimmers and can stay submerged for up to 5 minutes. So they could get into the program, I guess. The living undersea program. That's where they should put them.
Yes. And I like this white one.
Nutria escaped from Avery Island in Louisiana in 1939. In 1940, the nutria were brought to the island by E.A. McIlhenny, the owner of a Tabasco hot sauce fortune, to start a fur farm.
Oh, like the chinchillas. Remember chinchillas?
Yeah, chinchillas.
Oh, wow.
I just think their fur looks kind of coarse, but it must not be.
Looks
Speaking
like
of a capybara, has anyone seen the animated movie Flow? It was a beautiful experience watching it. Well, I gotta see that.
I don't watch animated movies.
You don't? Is that like a rule?
It is. I don't like them. I don't like that I don't like that the movie stars get all this claim for speaking in animated movies, and they've taken the jobs away from the old-fashioned people who used to talk in the in the cartoons and stuff.
Like Mel Blanc?
I just don't like that. Yeah. Where's our Mel Blancs of the day? Now it's all the movie stars. Oh yeah, I'm the princess on this, and I'm the mermaid on that, and I'm like,
no, you're not. You're like, no, you're not.
No, you're not. You nutria.
I like that you're like have a passion about that.
I do. I don't like it.
Save the voiceover stars.
Save the voiceover stars. Come on, people.
But that's also what's been happening with guest spots on television shows. They stunt cast with famous people. And so the people that are like the tried and true blue collar actors, they don't get the parts because the movie stars get them.
Yeah. Because they think, oh, that guy's in this movie, I got to go see it. Well, guess what? You don't know anybody in Anora, and they won the Academy Award, so there.
That's the big thing about Anora, is that it's an independent film, virtually an independent film with a very low budget, shot, on a budget. And that gives hope because very few films were purchased at Sundance this year.
Right.
Mama J is feisty today.
I am, I'm in a mood. I got to tell you last night, that post, I have been angry.
Oh yeah. You're swearing at people on Facebook. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I've been angry for several weeks, and I don't know what I need to do.
Maybe you need some lunch therapy.
I do. This is the only thing that I laugh. I don't even laugh anymore. Do I, Becky?
Maybe you need to live underwater. Maybe that would be helpful.
I do. I would go under. No, I don't know. Would I go underwater before I would go into space? I don't know.
Hard to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's something that they saw underwater at.
As Ocean Explorer's mission to the Seychelles was nearing its end, we had one last sub-dive on the schedule. Like with many of our dives, the general plan was to explore and characterize an interesting-looking spot in an area we mapped the night before. In our media sub, we had deep-sea scientist Sheena Talma, cinematographer Adam Wolfbrand, and sub-pilot Chris May.
I don't even look
Little
scared.
did they know, they were about to experience one of the most awe-inspiring things Ocean X has ever seen. The sub was 870 meters down, and there was less than an hour left before they had to head back to the surface. They'd already seen some amazing things, including this sea cucumber known as the headless chicken monster.
Is this
they were
making you
feeling
calm
pretty
now?
satisfied
The headless
with the
chicken
dive.
monster?
Then suddenly, they spotted something else.
It's making you forget about things that were bothering you?
Location.
I have a new thing now.
Dumbo octopus. Over.
Look at that.
It appeared to be a Dumbo octopus,
Dumbo
a deep-sea cephalopod known for its floppy ear-like fins. These creatures
my
are
God.
rarely seen, so it's always
Look at him, he's
exciting
looking
to
at us.
capture more imagery of them to share with the world.
Is that his
That
eye?
wasn't all.
That's just one.
No, that's like tons.
There's more coming up the ridge.
Oh no.
Very interesting.
Everywhere the team looked, they saw more and more octopuses. There were small ones, large ones, different colored ones, and even some translucent ones. It also seemed like there might have been multiple kinds of cephalopods. Some individuals looked like they could be vampire squid, a species equally as elusive as jumbo octopuses.
Hundreds at this point, right? Not that we've seen, but
Yeah.
I mean,
There
the
are-
amount that we're seeing is would
It's-
suggest that, right?
It's
Oh my
suggesting
God, now you're
why.
Sheena and the OceanX science team are still trying to confirm what all of these animals were, but with the help of our footage and the knowledge of cephalopod experts, hopefully we'll be able to conclusively identify them. We also don't yet know why they were there. It's possible that we stumbled upon a good feeding area or even a breeding ground, but more data about the site is needed to understand the origins of this incredible encounter. Stay tuned for updates on the discovery.
Well, that was cool. That's got to make you feel better. And look at this. Flow won the Academy Award for Best Animated Film this year. Beer, because, I guess, it was beautifully animated and had a very relevant message at the end. I think you have to watch it, Mama J, even though you're banning all animated because you're protesting for the Nancy Cartwrights of the world.
Exactly. They were having a conference of octopi.
They were having
Well,
a conference. Mama J, I just told you this weekend that I can never eat octopus again because I know how smart they are. I know, I don't
Yes.
eat that stuff.
But
No
guess
way.
what she did? Guess what Becky did though? We're in Italy and we're at this place and this guy sets down an octopus in front of me to frickin' eat. And I go, I don't think so.
Oh, I was.
And he had to go get me something else and they all ate them. Not me.
Should have eaten that guy.
It looked like it was the octopus with all his little suckers and everything on.
I heard a comedian talking about that when he was in Japan. I almost had to leave. It was too traumatizing.
I was traumatized, and then the tour guide was pissed at me because I am not going to eat an octopus. Assholes. And I'm sorry. I'm testy about that.
This is rough. I think we're gonna have to dance pretty soon.
Hey, show him my NSYNC dance. Let's do that.
Oh yeah. Speaking
That'll
of that,
make me happy.
we can't even get to the Jeff drone today. We're gonna have to go get some amazing Jeff drone footage. But it's gonna have to be next Tuesday. But
Oh, that's right. Oh, we're almost there. Oh my God, look at this hour how it went. Wow.
we didn't even do the contest. It never happened. But let's see if we can get to your dancing. Of course, Boney's frantically looking for it right now.
It's okay. And you know what? We don't have to watch it because it's really kind of stupid.
What? Okay, it's an in-sync dance. Why are you doing an in-sync dance again? Because you're like practicing for March? Something's happening in March?
No, because on TikTok, it's a thing to learn by the NSYNC dance. It's a thing. And I want to do it.
All right, let's do it.
I like it. I like the song. And I want to learn how to do it because I can do those moves.
You're like a big in-sync fan?
No, I'm a big.
You just
I'm
like
a
the song.
big. I'm a big. I want to learn the NSYNC dance fan.
I like it. I like it. You got it. You just about have it.
I have the rhythm.
I think you got the fundamentals down. Now you just got to live it.
I do.
Got to live in it.
Because you know what this move is? This is called the snake.
Yeah.
That's the snake. And then I'm actually hopping up and down. Now,
How did you learn all that?
watching the NSYNC videos. Wow. Yeah.
It's amazing.
So that's a before, and then we'll see the after.
Yeah. So we got our first taste of it. Thanks everybody for being here, joining us through
you,
this
everybody.
excursion of unexpected surprises around every corner. and breathing, and now we're going to have some music. Come join us any Tuesday. You can't come on the show anymore unless you're pre-screened.
Yes.
Because we're not going to be putting the Zoom link out anymore.
No.
Because things are just too crazy out there.
Yeah.
You know, it's really just like two people. So
But isn't it sad?
two people
that,
spoil.
But look how hateful they are.
Yeah. Looks a bit like the Macarena. Richard says, a coworker put me through a dramatic experience.
Uh-oh.
She told me to come over and look at YouTube. When I did, I watched people sit down in a restaurant and eat a live miniature octopus in one bite. Yeah, see, I can't.
No.
I can't do it.
No.
Can't do it.
No.
And Rebecca Henry, yeah. So that's one of the reasons I left Twitter.
Yeah.
Is because it will just throw me videos, and it's not the stuff I like.
Right.
And I saw like animals attacking animals, and I just, I just don't really want to see it. I realize that the animals eat each other, but I don't want to watch it.
No.
You know?
No. Me neither. I didn't know they did that on Twitter.
I didn't know that either until all of a sudden they changed took all the buffers off, all the,
Yeah.
what do they call it? Bumpers? Took the bumpers off? The guardrails, as they say.
Oh, the guardrail. Yeah.
And they just started throwing you whatever the hell people are saying.
Well, and I do want to thank Becky, because she did say, she goes, I had no idea that, we didn't know until that movie came, there's those octopus movies out that show us how smart they are.
Oh, I know.
A lot of people eat sea fish. I eat sea fish. I just didn't eat that one, but she will never do that again, because she says, I didn't even know what a spectacular, are they a fish or an octopod? What are they? Whatever they are.
They're a crustacean.
They're a crustacean.
Because they have a shell.
Not an octopus. Does not have a shell.
Inside the octopus is a shell.
Is that true?
I'm going to Google it. Does an octopus have a shell? Oh, I'm thinking of a squid.
Oh,
Squids
I didn't know
like
a squid had. Okay, but a
Does
squid.
a squid have a shell?
Maybe the vampire squid does.
They do have an internal shell called a pen. That's the
Okay.
squid, but apparently the octopus doesn't. So, good thing we got Boney here to fact check.
And I'm also I want to see a vampire squid. But I'd have to go in that boat, wouldn't I?
You'd have to go in that boat. You'd have to go deep, deep down. Or you can just turn on YouTube and check it out anytime you want.
I'm going to turn on YouTube and look for
Ocean
vampires.
X. Ocean X.
Oh, and the Americas, guys, watch the Americas. Oh my God, they're doing all this wildlife stuff. A snapping turtle does. A snapping turtle does.
This is now live Googling. Yes, turtles have beaks instead of teeth. Their beaks are made of
Guess
keratin.
what? This could be our new show. We could just put shit out there and go, yeah, and did you hear this? And then everybody, they can just Google.
It's called fact checking show. Fact check. Tuesday fact check. And everybody just asks questions and we
go.
Boney feverishly Googles.
Yes. Uh-oh, look at this.
Yeah, so an octopus is a soft-bodied, 8-limbed mollusk. It is a mollusk, so at least I got that right. Of the order Octopoda. The order consists of some 300 species and is grouped within the class Cephalopoda. Cephalopoda.
Cephalopoda.
A cephalopod is a...
Nice.
Wow. All right, we have to dance it out. So we got to get you to work so you can start sorting the nickels. What?
Yeah, guess what? I didn't have, after the last show 2 weeks ago, I did not have to do any nickels until frickin' last night.
Oh, shoot. Those nickels don't sort themselves.
Nope. None went down my sleeves.
Within flame.
everybody for being here today. Next week we'll have some Jeff Lowman footage. Super Jeff. And maybe a contest that works. This is Trailing Tinsley, Amy and Ben. I want to get to the part where they start rapping. Here we get to the part where she talks really fast. You win, and then begin to see what you're doing to me. This empty is not for free, so busy it's killing me. It's been the uncertainty of love. Sure, I was originated, made me feel so. And I can keep these feelings on my shelf. I've tried, won't know back to blind. Could be financial suicide, but I've got too much pride inside to hide. The slide, I'll lose out the side, I'll let it ride till I die. Only then shall I ride. It's time to catch little tunes, 50-minute ditties. When busting your balloons, I wanna burn all of your cities to the ground. Alright, over and out, everybody. Check out Trailing Tinsley on their channel, their YouTube channel. Thanks everybody for being here. It's been Lunch Therapy.